Hello and welcome to my latest weekly newsletter. I'm back from 3 lovely days in Kent playing golf at Prince's, which is right next door to Royal St George's, and a little golf course just north of Ramsgate called North Foreland. Both superb golf courses. Well worth a trip down there if you ever fancy it. I can arrange it for you through Your Golf Travel. So if you ever fancy a trip down to Kent, Prince's Golf Club, Royal St George's, Royal St Paul's, this North Foreland Golf Club as well, highly recommend that. Coastline of England, some superb golf courses down there, or any other trip for that matter around the country or abroad. Just let me know. I've got some great contacts at Your Golf Travel who can arrange the trips for us, so let us know. But yes, back to Gorleston Golf Club. I understand it was a breezy weekend. This northerly breeze seems to have been with us now for a couple of weeks, so the golf course is playing really firm, fast. The greens are superb, really quick. I was out there on Tuesday morning on a playing lesson, and the greens were actually better than Prince's Golf Club, which is saying something, bearing in mind Prince's is going to hold open qualifying in a month's time. So well done Danny and the team. The golf course is looking superb and just how a cliff top golf course should look. Okay, right, and we're going to go on to how to play some shots into the breeze a little bit later at the end of this video, give you a little tip how to keep the ball nice and low under the wind. But first off, we'll start with club results this week. There's been a lot going on whilst I was away last weekend. So we're going to start off first of all though with last Thursday's men's midweek Stapleford, and in Division 1 David Uden won with 36 points, beating Chris Duffy also on 36 points, and Bob Richardson third on 35 points. In Division 2 Ron Clayton won with 36 points, beating Kev Carter, Martin Simmons and Andrew Woodcock into second, third and fourth respectively with 35 points. And then in Division 3 we had John Finney, had the best score of the day, 37 points, just goes to show how tough it's playing at the moment, beating Peter Marshall into second on 36 points. Well done to you all there. And on Saturday we had a roll-up Stapleford where are we? Roll up Stapleford on Saturday. Right, okay. Was won by Leon Sears. He had 41 points. Well done, Leon. All that hard work you're putting in with those new clubs is starting to pay off. Well done with those 41 points, down to 21 now. Jack Butcher came second with 38 points. So well done you two. Sunday we also had a roll-up Stapleford as well, where Tommy Hunt won. Sorry, that was the Sunday Stapleford. This is the Saturday roll-up Stapleford. 2 roll-ups in one weekend, very confusing for me. On the Saturday, Tommy Hunt won with 42 points. Well done, Tommy, great score. He's down to 4 now. Casey Bailey came second with 40 points. He's down to 5 now, and Jake Bailey won with 39 points. Came third with 39 points. Well done, you three, very good. On Tuesday, the ladies played a match, their Silver Jubilee Trophy Cup team competition, and unfortunately just lost out by 1 hole in the Hambro scoring format. So a really close game on Tuesday morning, but the ladies unfortunately fell by 1 hole. Unlucky ladies, great effort because it was a really tough day out there. And then on Wednesday, yesterday, the ladies played their divisional Stapleford for the Clayton Cup, where Chris Knappett won Division 1 with 34 points, Maureen Duckett won Division 2 with 34 points, and Jenny Watson won Division 3 with 36 points. Best of the day, well done Jenny. Right, okay, so that's all the scores from the weekends and the week's competitions. Next we are going to move on to shop promotions, and we've still got the £50 cash back on the Motor Caddy trolley. We've still got the shoe trade in, £20 off selected pairs of shoes with FootJoy if you trade your old shoes in. We've also got the free fitting and free lesson promotion going on at the moment. So if you book yourself a fitting, decide you want to buy the set of clubs or driver worth over £300, that's free of charge, but also we'll give you a free follow-up lesson as well to make sure they're all properly they're suitable for you. And in the shop we've also got the nearest to pin contest. Nearest pin contest for May, where Brendan Goff is leading with a shot that went to 4 foot, with Andy Klein in second, who hit a shot to 6'5". It's 136 yards this month. At £1, 3 goes. Come and have a go. You'll get a share of the pot if you win. We've also got the US Open sweepstake, which starts on the 14th of June. So you've got 3 weeks to get a square for that. £2 a square. and you could stand a chance of winning yourself over £100 onto your Pro Shop account. Okay, next we've got upcoming fixtures, and I just want to remind you about the Par 3 contest that got postponed back in March, April time, I can't quite remember. But anyway, it's going to be replayed on Sunday the 10th of June. If your name was down originally, that start sheet stands, so you'll be playing. But if you can't play, please come and tell me, and I'll give you your money back, your £3 entry, I think it was. I'll give you a £3 entry back, so that space is left free for somebody else because it was oversubscribed last time. So Sunday 10th of June in the morning, it'll be an 8:30 shotgun start. If you can play, your name is down already. If you can't play, please let me know, and I'll take you out of there, and then somebody else can go in there if you want to. Right, fixtures coming up for this week. We have got tomorrow, Friday the 25th, the NSPGA have got, what, it looks like they're playing 36 holes. Okay, so they're teeing off between 9:30 and 10:15, and then 1 o'clock to 1:45. On Saturday, we've got the mixed foursomes going out between 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock. Sunday the 27th, we've got the monthly Stableford, which means the course will be closed all morning. Monday's Bank Holiday Monday, nothing going on Spring Bank Holiday Monday. And then Tuesday, we've got the Seniors 3-score year and 10, which is 8:45 till 10 o'clock. Wednesday, the ladies got a competition between 9 and half 11, and the Thursday League is also being played Wednesday at 4:30 in the evening. Thursday, midweek Stableford going on. Okay, so that's all the news for this week, but now I want to just help you regarding hitting the ball into the wind. So again, in recent playing lessons over the last couple of weeks, I've been out on the golf course there, and I've seen a number of you struggle into the wind. Well, that's quite normal. Yeah, we all struggle into the wind a little bit, especially at the moment. It's that northeasterly cold breeze. It is a difficult breeze to play in. But I feel a lot of you aren't respecting how far the ball travels into the wind, and I see a lot of you coming up short. It's not unusual for me when I'm playing into the breeze, let's say a 20-mile-an-hour breeze, to hit 3 clubs more. Now that sounds an awful lot, but if that's what it takes to get the ball to the green, then that's clearly what I need. Yeah, I see too many of you just going 1 club for a breeze, 2 club for a breeze. Don't be scared of taking more club, because not only does that help you get the ball to the hole, but it's also going to help you keep the ball nice and low as well. So I generally, in a 20-mile-an-hour breeze, I generally play 2 clubs for the distance, but also an extra club on top of that to keep the ball nice and low. So here, I've kind of got 160 yards, okay? It's playing into a strong breeze. I've set the simulator up so it's playing into a 20-mile-an-hour breeze. So I normally hit my 7-iron 160, but into a 20-mile-an-hour breeze, that's 2 club lengths of the breeze, plus 1 more club to keep the ball nice and low so I control it. So actually I'm going to go with a 4-iron, 3 clubs difference, and that should still go 160 yards. So I'm going to hit 2 shots here, right? One with a normal 4-iron, that's going to go up in the air, balloon a little bit because I've hit it a bit hard. It's going to stall in the wind, and any gust, that's a good golf shot, but that's up in the breeze. Any gust is going to knock that down, it's going to make it come up short. So that shot was pretty good. Let's look at the data on that. Let's see how high that went and how far it went. Okay, so I struck that pretty well. My 4-iron normally goes 195 yards through the air. Okay, so this one has gone 4 yards left to target, so would have hit the green. It's carried 143 yards, total 146 yards, went 38 yards up in the air. So because I've hit it hard, okay, off my normal ball position, because I've hit it hard, the ball's just spun a lot and ballooned up in the air, okay? So that's not reached my target. I want to hit at 160 yards. So what do I do to get the ball going even further with my 4-iron? I'm going to keep it nice and low. If I keep it nice and low, then we should see that one get to the target 160 yards. So, how do I keep it low? Number 1, I don't want to hit it as hard. When it's breezy, swing easy. Okay, so I take my hands down the club a little bit, yeah? Move my hands down the grip a little bit. I move the ball position into the middle of my stance. Normally with my 4-iron, I've probably got it 3 inches from opposite the inside of my left heel. Well, now with a 4-iron, I'm going to move it into the middle because that de-lofts the club. I'm then also going to keep my hands forward in front of the golf ball. And then when I swing, I'm just going to feel like I'm going to make a 3/4 length swing, okay? and a 3/4 length swing through, and make sure I keep my hands in front of the golf ball when I strike it. If I flick it, it's just going to go high. So I'm going to make sure I keep my hands in front of the ball when I strike it to keep the loft off the club. If I do that, then we should see it go a little bit lower and that little bit further. Similar sort of line. How far's this one gone? It's certainly gone a bit lower. Okay, there we go. Did pull it a little bit, but let's look at the data on that one. Okay, so it's gone 14 yards left, so a little bit further left than I wanted, but it has gone a lot lower. It's gone 21 yards up in the air, but because of that, it's now carried 152 yards and rolled out to 158 yards. Okay, so I've hit, albeit a little bit left of the target, but I've hit the green at 160 yards. Okay, so I've hit that harder. Sorry, I've hit that last one softer, which has kept the spin off the golf ball. I've moved the ball back, so it's de-lofted the club, so it's took off lower. Those two things combined have kept the ball low, out of the breeze, able to control it easier, and therefore reach my target at 160 yards. So to recap, respect that breeze a lot more than you are, okay? I see too many people trying to take not enough club to get it there and then hitting it up in the air, coming up short. 20-mile-an-hour breeze, you almost want to hit 3 clubs more, okay? 2 for the distance, 2 for the wind, and 1 to keep it that little bit lower as well. Okay, so I try that out on the golf course over this weekend. I think that breeze is still going to be there, so give it a go and let me know how you get on. Okay, so that's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my newsletter, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Goodbye.